My view tonight is on the growing number of unresolved murders and the killing of women in the Ashanti region and what appears as the dormant posture of authorities to this wave of crimes. Now, this week marks the 4th anniversary of the killing of Ghanaian MP J.B. Danquah Edu, who was stabbed to death in his home at East Legon in Accra on 9 February 2016. It's been 4 years, and the case has still not been determined. Fenwick Otre, entertainment critic, was also murdered in his home at Spintex Road 6 years ago, and as we speak, the killers have still not been found. Unfortunately, this mind-boggling development is being replicated in another part of the country, the Ashanti region. 7 women have been killed within 11 months between March 2019 and February 2020. The 7 are all reported to have been murdered within a 9-kilometer radius in Kumasi. But perhaps the latest murder, which has got the majority of us talking and increasingly worried and has even triggered a social media campaign, is that of a community health nurse, Ruth Eshan, who was allegedly raped before she was murdered on her way home from work. Now, as troubling and sad as all these may be, we're yet to see any strong response or action from the police in dealing with the matter. Is it business as usual for them? Indeed, had it not been that colleague nurses of Ruth Eshan across the country started the hashtag Justice for Ruth Eshan campaign, it would have passed as normal. This is how we appear to be normalizing killings and murders. Will the family of this nurse and the 6 others get justice? Now, when probed about the situation in his region and what the Regional Coordinating Council is doing about the matter, the Ashanti Regional Minister, Simon Osei Mensah, said he cannot be held responsible for murders that happen in people's homes. Mr. Minister, with all due respect, it is your responsibility to deal with this matter. You should be worried about the development in your region. You should be having sleepless nights over the murders. Mr. Minister conveniently forgets that part of his social contract with the people is to ensure their safety and protection. I ask for the following as first steps towards assuring the public of safety from the Ashanti Regional Police Command in the wake of the killings that have left many people terrified and unable to go out freely to conduct their businesses. The Minister of Interior and the Ashanti Regional Minister, together with the police, should, as a matter of urgency, hold a press conference to provide a comprehensive update on the killings and where investigations have reached now. While each case must be investigated on its own merit, the investigation ought to examine and determine if the similarities in these cases are mere coincidences or part of a coordinated series of attacks against innocent women in the region. The Bantamahene this week urgently called for the installation of streetlights in Kumasi since, in his view, most of these killings occurred under the cover of darkness. We associate ourselves with this call and ask that the authorities provide a timeline for the installation of streetlights in critical parts of that city. We also associate ourselves with a call by members of the Registered Nurses and Midwives Association for a progress report on investigations into the latest killing, that of Nurse Eshan. We also call on government to beef up the resourcing of state prosecutors and police investigators to speed up the evidence gathering and prosecution process of pending cases. Now, these are steps that will reassure the public of the state's determination to halt these killings once and for all. May God bless and protect and guide us now and always. This has been Vivian's View. My name is Vivian Kai Loko. Thank you for watching What the Papers Are Saying. Goodbye.